Okay, worksheet 8, is it E?
Yeah.
80. Y equals negative x squared plus 2x plus 0. Why did I put plus 0? It's the y-intercept. Okay? Then, let's show you how easy this can be. I also noticed some of you had a bunch of points in your T-chart. You don't need that many points. Okay, the very first thing you do is the most important thing, because if you get that one wrong, everything goes bad. And that's to find your axis of symmetry. Somebody really trying to get in. All right, your axis of symmetry is the opposite of B over 2A. So your axis of symmetry on number 1 was 1. The first thing you should do when you get that 1 is go to your graph and put an imaginary line so that you know that is the middle of your parabola. Now you plug in 1 to get the vertex. So whatever we get, I noticed some of you on your quiz didn't have the same number here. That makes no sense. The middle of your parabola is where the vertex is. So if you plugged in 1, you got a 1. So you come over here and you put in 1, 1. Now, get your y-intercept graphed also. This is going to be your vertex. Since this is negative in front of x squared, you automatically know it's going to be upside down with the vertex right there. Now you automatically have a point on the other side because of reflection. So, yes?
You have 7 points.
There's an infinite amount of points, Cardi.
Okay. I put 5 on there. I was like, where are the other 2? I didn't know.
There's an infinite amount of points. Okay? Every night you could put in 3/4 and get a point. There's an infinite amount of points on that parabola.
As long as they go with the...
I'm not sure what you're saying. There's 3 of them. But there's an infinite amount of points between there and there. There's an infinite amount of points between here and here. If I put in 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, you will see that it will be rounded. Those of you that have these angle-looking things, that's not going to happen. All right, so now I have a point here and I have a point here. So I'm going to choose either -1 or 3 to get another point because it's close to where I already am. So if I put in a -3, no, I put in a I put in a 3. Okay? Because I'm not going to put in a negative unless I have to. So if I put in a 3, I got a -3. I'm done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I can reflect 1, 2 away, 1, 2 away. There's my parabola. Okay? That's terrible. If I want to get more points down here, I can choose -2 or 4. It doesn't make any difference. Or 5 or 6. But if you choose something too far away from the vertex, it's going to be off your chart. Okay? All right. How many had that one right?
Oh, me.
Half, not even half the class. Oh boy.
Chloe.
Molly, did you do your homework? Huh? No. You get that? Okay. All right, number 2. Now, number 2 was not in standard form, which might have screwed some of you up. I don't know. But you've got to get this x squared away from the y. So it's y equals -x squared minus 6x plus 16. All right, and you'll notice that I put the x-axis way down on the bottom. And I counted by threes. No, I really didn't count by threes. I just made a really small graph, I see. All right, first of all, we know it's upside down. Okay, because there's a negative there. Okay, the opposite of B over 2A. So your axis of symmetry is -3. Now, if you get that part wrong, you're done. So, 1, 2, 3. And you should have a dotted line on your graph. You guys that don't have dotted lines, why are you wasting an easy point when you use reflection? You should have one. All right, now, the y-intercept is 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, there's the y-intercept. Now let's plug in and get the vertex. If you plug -3 in, you should have got 25. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, way up here. Okay? All right, 25. Automatically, that's my wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's over on free.
Yeah, it should
Oh,
be.
over here. Yeah. So now we have a vertex. We know it's upside down. 1, 2, 3 away from the axis of symmetry. 1, 2, 3 away. All we got to do is get one more point. Now, since this thing is getting bigger, I chose 1. But you can choose any number here. It doesn't make any difference. If you choose a number between here, you're going to get 2 points here. If you choose a number on the right of that, you're going to get a point down here. I chose 1, and I got a 9. If you have the right parabola, your parabola, even though you didn't choose 1, should be going through 1, 9. So look and see if it goes through 1, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4 away from the axis of symmetry. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my parabola. You with me? Who had that one? Man, this is sad. Sad, sad, sad. Well, you're going to practice it tonight. No new lesson. We're not ready. All right, now I got one way up here. My graph's bigger, so I don't have to worry about that so much. Okay, the next one is upside down, or smiley face, or sad face?
Upside down.
Okay.
All right, the opposite of B is 8 over 2 times -2. -2. So immediately go to your graph and put an axis of symmetry in to help you find more points. When you plug -2 in, you should have gotten 12. -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's my vertex. It's going to be upside down. What?
Since our graph, like, didn't go to 12, would we just put
It did go. I made 2 extra lines.
Okay, so I was like, we just put on the second.
I put 2 lines there.
I'm so confused.
You didn't see them?
I did,
Put it
I
out
was
the very
confused.
top
I was
row.
like,
After I made the graph and I got it all done and run off, I go, oh, I got to get 2 more lines.
I was like,
All
okay.
right. So, yeah, so yours is on that second dark line. Okay. Now, the y-intercept is 0, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Automatically, that's 2 away, so go 2 to the left. Now you just need 1 point. I chose 1. Because it's right there. Right next to the y-axis. And I got 1, -6. So look and see if your graph goes through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, -6. And then reflect it. 1, 2, 3 from the axis of symmetry. 1, 2, 3. There's my parabola. With me? Who had that one?
I have that one.
I got all of them, Miss Donna.
I have that one. I just didn't put the other point.
All right. Last one. Last one you have to graph, right? Yeah. I know they take a long time to graph. I think tonight you're only graphing 2 of them. Needs to be down here, doesn't it? All right. Okay. 2x squared minus 4x plus 10. The opposite of b over 2a. Axis of symmetry is 1. Look at your parabola. 1 should be the middle of it. If you plug 1 in, you get 8. If you got 1 and you didn't get 1/8, start using a calculator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, vertex. Now, it's right side up, so we're going to look for points above it. The y-intercept is 10. Now that I have 10, I can put a point there. See, there's no reason to plug in a 2, because you're going to get that automatically. So, I plugged in a 3.
Yeah, told you.
Then I got 16.
I told you I got this, Miss Donna. Goodness.
So, that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's my parabola. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? Questions?
No, Miss Donna.
You just have to memorize what to do. Axis of symmetry, put a dotted line, find the vertex, plot the y-intercept, look for one more point. All right, let's talk about these, because they were pretty disastrous. On the first one, I have ax squared plus bx plus c, and on the second one, I don't have a c. What I wanted you to notice is this one has a y-intercept that's not 0, 0. And this one has one that is. That's all I wanted you to say.
So one has y-intercept and one doesn't?
Well, C is a y-intercept. The second one had plus nothing. So this y-intercept is 0, 0.
Oh.
Now, when you have a y-intercept of 0, 0, you're not going to be able to use reflection twice, so you're going to have to come up with more points. But it's not that hard. You know, just plug in everything on the right side and reflect it over the y-axis. All right. Happy birthday sign.
You skipped one. You skipped number. You skipped one.
Huh?
You skipped number 6.
Oh, thanks. Number 6. The opposite of B over 2A gives you a positive 1. He put a negative by mistake. That was the mistake.
Got it.
So that's what we just said. He didn't cancel it as an
Easy
answer.
mistake you catch.
Well, he has the wrong answer. I mean, he didn't do the axis of symmetry correctly because negative divided by negative is positive. All right, happy birthday. This is 9.5. It's your y-intercept. Okay? We have 0.25 x squared minus x plus 9.5. If you do the axis of symmetry, you get the opposite of b over 2 times 0.5. You should have gotten a 2.
I have one.
It's 2. 1 divided by a half is 2. Now, when you plug 2 in, you get 8.5. So, 8.5 is the height of the bottom of that parabola. Okay? Now, number 8 does not give you the entire equation, but it says velocity or speed was 16. See, it says feet per second. So you put plus 16t, and he's jumping from a 30-foot platform. That's the y-intercept. Okay? 30 feet right there. So if we find this, we'll know how far away he is. If you plug in your, you got 0.5, the opposite of b over 2a came out to 0.5. If you plug in 0.5, you get 34. 34 is not the right answer. You guys don't read questions very well. It says, how many feet above that was he? 4 feet. Not 34 feet above it. That'd be 64 feet in the air. He didn't jump 34 feet up. Okay?
We're just adding an extra.
All right, that's how you graph. Now let's go over the quiz.
Are we getting problems like this one, like these two tomorrow?